Hi everyone! Hi
Hi
everyone!
there.
Hi everyone! Little bit of changes today. There's no Marco. We don't know where he is.
Where is Marco?
We don't care where he is actually, because it's been a party without him here at the office these days. And first of all, I want to introduce Daniela,
Hi there.
who is our new brand manager for Scramble and Starship Trooper and everything. So first live for Daniela. How are you feeling?
Yeah. Okay, let's move to the next question.
Okay, so Daniela is a little bit shy. Probably she will get confidence while we go through the stream. So I think that, no, joking, Marco, we know where he is. He's in London. He's doing an amazing talk. Here a photo.
Here it
This was earlier today. He's now being back in Italy. And we know that the talk went amazing and everybody had lots of fun.
Woohoo!
So, I think we can start with our first topic of the day. First topic of the day, let's talk about Fuck Kingdom. So, we released a few days ago the sixth dev diary for Fuck Kingdoms. Here, the amazing artwork. The dev diary is called Dynasties and Characters, and this dev diary focus mainly into the management of the characters. The game is, of course, primary historical strategy games, which has adopted a new dynasty system to enrich the whole structure of the game. Hopefully, this is a direction of the game that you will like, and so do not waste any time. Read the dev diary and let us know what you think about it. Dani, go with the second topic of the day.
We have the Geek Recipe episode 5. This is my favorite, guys. So we released it yesterday. Here it is. There's a fantastic thumb with Jeanne Rousseau. She's the CEO for Spiders and co-founder, and she talks about her extensive career in the video game industry from Game Boy to modern RPG, so it's quite a lot. And Marco and her are cooking passatelli, right? I thought it was a South Italian pasta.
No, passatelli is definitely not from Naples, at least one thing. It's not definitely from Naples, it's from Emilia-Romagna area, so let's say the eastern part of Italy, and it's really nice. Do you like passatelli, Dani?
Yeah, I like passatelli. I also tasted the passatelli.
You were there while recording the episode, right?
I was there.
How was the behind the scene?
It was so good. I don't want to spoil anything, so
they have to go to YouTube and check it out.
Yeah, you have to go to YouTube and check it out. It was released yesterday, so it's fresh. Passatelli, you cannot eat passatelli because they were already cooked, but we suggest you to follow the recipe. And also, I want to launch 2 questions here. Who knows what passatelli are? And of course, who would you like to see as a guest in the next Geek Recipe episode?
In the meantime that the chat answered the question, I think Marco Tonello from the chat correct me, and it's not Emilia-Romagna area, just Romagna area.
So Marco Tonelli wins the prize for who knows what passatelli are.
So yeah, and of course we will have a look to the video on YouTube, and we will look forward to the next episode with lots of amazing guests. In the meantime that people studied what passatelli are and give us an answer, I think that we should talk a little bit about sales that are now on. We have Decisive Campaign, Barbarossa, Case Blue, the Blitzkrieg from Warsaw to Paris are now at 50% off, while Ardennes Offensive is 30% off on the Matrix website. We have other games on sale right now. We have fantastic Warhammer Sanctus. The base game is 80% off, while all the DLCs are 70% off on Steam. And another Warhammer game is on sale, which is Armageddon. Base game at 90% off, while all the DLC are between 50 and 70 on Steam. So if you're looking to play one of these games and you were waiting to them to be on sale, take advantage, go on Steam and Matrix and check them out.
And also we have a fantastic newsletter going on every week.
Tomorrow.
Where you can...
Tomorrow.
Today. Yeah, it went today. Where we release discounts and news, so I suggest everybody to sign up for the newsletter. Which of course is an amazing, fantastic system to keep to be posted on what we are doing here in the office. What we have now, Dani, is that moment of the day. Is the moment where we talk about the next live streams.
Let's go.
So this week, tomorrow, we have Stargate Timekeepers at 6 p.m. With Yog Dog. Then we have at 8 p.m. Starship Troopers, Terran Command, Raising Hell, the new challenge missions with Hexaboo. And I would like to remind that we also have a Discord channel for posting the screenshots for the new challenges. And at 10 p.m. we have Warhammer 40,000 Battle Sector Tau, the new release Tau.
Amazing Tau, love Tau.
Next week on Monday we have Flashpoint Campaigns Southern Storm with Surgeon Z-Dog at 4:15 p.m. Then we have Combat Mission, The Tournament with Richard York at 5:45, and then we have Strategic Command with Hexaboo at 7:45 p.m.
That's a tight schedule. Lots of things on different games. I suggest you to check them all because they are all very, very nice and very, very interesting. I think now probably we have a video and a call to make, right, Enzo?
Just one moment, guys, because I would like to...
Later.
No, they told me later.
Okay. Let's get to the video.
Air power gives you the ability to rapidly project firepower unrestrained by geography. Helicopter gunships and fixed-wing attack aircraft can destroy enemy artillery batteries and headquarters units, completely bypassing enemy frontline defenses by flying around and over them. Helicopters are the most common air asset you will encounter. Surveillance helicopters, like the Kiowa, gives you scouts that can move over terrain quickly, rapidly surveying approaches the enemy may use. Armed gunships like the Mi-24, Cobra, and Apache can be armed with autocannons, rocket pods, and ATGMs. Guided missiles are what give gunships significant standoff range, allowing them to attack armored formations from a safe distance. Despite being aircraft, helicopters can fly nap-of-the-earth routes and benefit from certain types of cover when hovering. If screening or holding in a forest hex, helicopters will launch pop-up attacks against enemy units, using the trees to mask their signatures and reduce the chance of being fired on by enemy air defense units. Helicopters require a forward arming and refueling point, or FARP, to resupply weapons and refuel for additional sorties. They will automatically fly back to the FARP when out of critical ammo. FARPs are best kept in the rear, out of harm's way. Fixed-wing aircraft can be called in like artillery using the order of battle or fire support menus. Aircraft are given a discretionary area when called in. The pilots will then seek out targets within that zone. Be aware that friendly fire can occur if you call in airstrikes too close to your units. The heavy ordnance loads that modern attackers carry make them well suited for bombing formations of tanks and IFVs. It's difficult to spot targets from the air, and units being dug into complex terrain reduce the chance of heavy losses from bombing runs. Air defenses include man-portable systems or man-pads like the Stinger or SA-7 and vehicles like the Shoka or Chaparral. Most air defenses benefit from being deployed on high ground, where their search radars can work at maximum range. Air defenses don't need to kill the enemy aircraft to be useful. Pilots can be forced to abort attack runs or take damage that forces them to return to base. If you suspect the enemy has air defenses, don't try to overwhelm them with air power. It's seldom worth the cost unless done with specialist seed aircraft. Suppress enemy air defenses with artillery, and vector in your fixed-wing attack aircraft to hit enemy tank formations, artillery batteries, and headquarters units. Use terrain to mask the approach of your gunships. Aircraft are fragile, but can lay down heavy ordnance right where you need it.
Look
hi,
where
Liam.
he is. Ciao, Liam. Ciao, Liam.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. How's everyone doing?
We're fine, we're fine. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing really good this morning. Yeah. Happy to get that video out. Happy to get the tutorial series almost wrapped up. It's been a lot of fun working on it, but we're 5 episodes in now, so we've covered a lot right now for Flashpoint Campaigns. So there's a lot of material there. For new Flashpoint Campaigns people, or anybody interested in the series, by the way, on our YouTube channel, got 5 tutorial videos up like that all cover the basics of the game. So if any of you are thinking of jumping into Flashpoint Campaigns, check that series out. It's very helpful.
Amazing. The video looked very, very nice.
So what's coming next for the Flashpoint campaign franchising after the tutorial, Liam?
So if you haven't seen it before, it is on the Matrix YouTube channel. We upload our Twitch live streams there that cover the same content as those tutorials. So those are actually done with the devs, the people that know the game very well. And so if you check out our Matrix channel, we've got these 4 live streams right now covering each of one of the tutorial episodes we put out. And on March 15th, we're doing the 5th one, which will be covering air power, which is what the tutorial video is all about. So you'll be able to hear the devs explain who know the game expertly. They will be able to cover, how to use air power, how to use your air defenses. Because if you've played Flashpoint campaigns before, it's quite a difficult game. Your unit's going to die very quickly if you are not careful with how you use them. So those tutorials are, I know, a big help for a lot of new people. So on March 15th, check our Twitch out. We will be streaming a tutorial scenario to cover aircraft.
Great, a lot of content.
After that, oh yeah, we have even more. Sorry, we have even more content on the way. After that, in April, it's a ways away, but we're planning another big live stream series for Flashpoint Campaigns, and then after that, we might start a new video series because the tutorials are now pretty comprehensive. We've got a lot of material out there, so we might do a new video series as we get closer to the middle of the year. So lots of Flashpoint Campaign stuff still on the way, but the tutorial series, we're getting ready to start to wrap it up now. So once that's done, we'll probably do an article, get a big playlist out there so it's all easy to access and everybody can binge it. If you ever want to binge 12 hours of live stream content, we've probably got about that much now for people to go back and watch.
People in the looking forward to the April contents, Liam. So be prepared that people will come after you to check them out.
Amazing. But we just released also an update for Rule the Waves, is it?
Yes, there was a big update for Rule the Waves 3 that came out at the start of the week. It did a big refinement to the save system. It changed where your save files go, but it also slimmed those files down a lot. So the Steam cloud syncing problems that players previously got should mostly be resolved at this point. When you update your game and load a save file, it will automatically convert to the new format. So there's nothing you really need to do to, do that. It's all automatic. There are also updates to the strategic layer, improvements to gameplay, some quality of life changes. If you check the Steam page, there'll be an article there. Whole changelog is posted there. So if you want to check out what's new with Rule the Waves 3, there's we've got articles out for it. So check that out.
Amazing. Really, really busy with Rule the Waves 3. Liam, a question from myself. There's anything else in the work right now that you can tell us?
Yes, we are currently working on a new editorial format that's going to be coming out in March. It's a series called The Armory, and it's going to be about those sort of weapons and vehicles that feature heavily in our war games. So it's going to be sort of an editorial that's like a real life deep dive into a weapon system, like say the TOW missile launcher or Jeeps, any military equipment. And it's going to sort of be a real world history dive, but then we'll also talk about how it's used in the games that we publish at Matrix Games. So combat mission, Flashpoint campaigns. It's going to be sort of covering a bunch of different series and a bunch of different weapons, and so I'm really excited to see that get out there. It's a new format, so we're still sort of figuring out behind the scenes how exactly we want to. Whether we want to have live stream interviews with people. A lot of our devs are actually service veterans and they've used these weapons before. They've been around them, and so they have some very interesting stories to tell about them. So we might do a complimentary live stream with that, but you'll see some editorials going up over March. We've got 2 ready to go, or almost ready to go, that we'll be publishing in March. So keep an eye out for that. We'll be announcing it over social media as well. So it'll be, if you follow any of our social media accounts, it'll be difficult to miss. We're very excited to start showing that off.
Amazing. Liam, you're working a lot recently. There's so many. Rule the Waves, Flashpoint Campaigns, the new series about the weapons. It's been a lot of work for you. We have another question for you from the chat. Skid2009 asks, what are the difference between Flashpoint Campaigns Red Storm Players Edition? So what's the difference, I think, before with the Flashpoint campaign?
So Red Storm is a much older title, actually. That one came out, I think, 2013. It was long before I worked for Matrix. That might have been before I was in university. Southern Storm is very new. It came out in 2023, early 2023, and it is improved almost entirely across the board. The map looks better. The unit AI is smarter. The scenario designers have gotten better over the years. So, they're a lot more kind of better scenario design. It's a completely different game. And it's, the dev team had about 10 more years experience when they made Southern Storm. And so it's much better in almost all regards. The older titles are still good, but Southern Storm is a marked improvement in every category. And it's the far newer title. Southern Storm is also still getting support, it's still getting updates because it's a currently supported title. So very different titles.
Okay, and by the way, I think in the chat we have Captain Darwin, which is the dev. So we say hi to Captain Darwin, and great work on, of course, the Flashpoint campaign franchise, which is obviously an amazing game and series. I think someone, Dani, from the chat, Yannis Parpo, sorry, there was someone that asked for some spoils. Grim Harbinger. Asked for some Marco spoils. We are not entitled to give spoils as much as Marco is, but I think Dani could say something.
Okay, I might lose my job for this, okay.
Sorry, Dani, to interrupt. Before, I think that we need to say hi to Liam and thank him for the amazing...
Of course, looking forward to all of our news.
Yeah, we have a lot already queued up for March. Looking forward to showing it off. So take care, everybody.
Thank you very much, Liam.
Bye,
Thank you very much. Have a good day. Sorry.
Okay. Do you want me to lose my job then?
No, okay. at all.
Okay, yeah, I can have a spoiler for you guys. I was in London too yesterday, and I was doing something. Yeah, here it is. We have a blurred picture here. So I launched another question. What was I doing in London? Please answer in the chat. You're entitled to guess.
It's not very helpful, the image. I would be in a little bit in difficulty, to be honest, to answer.
I think it's even too much helpful.
So let's see some answer. Edmond saying, taking a holiday without me. Yes, of course, Edmond. She was taking a holiday without you. Yog Dog getting ready for the launch of Field of Glory 3.
No, that's no, I wasn't. I'm ready for that.
Someone that's look like a World War II bomber. We are getting a little bit closer, new game. That's a guess. I mean, it's a guess. Forming a line for something Napoleonic for sure. Of course, we have to talk about something Napoleonic also in this live streaming, but no, this is definitely not the answer, I think.
A police lineup?
A police lineup?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Something
no,
to do with Scramble.
Ooh, Yog Dog.
I think we can move on to the next spoilers. I have a little bit spoilers from my end too. In the next few days, we will open new tournaments on our website, both Matrix and Slitherine Games. We will soon have a new Battle Sector tournament, very much related to the Tau release that we have done in February. There will be one map theme completely of Tau setting. You don't need to have the DLC to play the tournament. It's open for everybody. We will probably open soon a new Order of Battle ranked tournament, and also a new Valorant Victory tournament. So if you want to play any of these tournaments, hold on, and we are working for you. Other spoilers, I think you have to wait 1 week for Marco to come back. I think something that we know, also because we lose our job. I'm already working on really thin ice, so I don't want to risk at all.
Hope Marco isn't watching us.
Okay.
So we're quite close to the end here. Before closing, I would like to make an announcement. This is a sad one. We announced that Robert Berto Osterland unfortunately passed away a few days ago. Robert has been a key player in the development of the campaign series to date, and it will certainly not be forgotten from our team. So the whole team send the warmest regards and condolences to his family, of course.
Okay, thanks, Dani. I think that we have pretty much covered everything. We also gave a little bit of a spoiler. We talk about Napoleonic content that we will not do, and I think we can call it the day. So thank you very much for everyone for tuning in. We keep checking our website for sales, newsletter, dev diary, and whatsoever. The tournament page, if you think that there's some tournament that you want to play in. And thanks everybody for being here with us today. And bye-bye. Thanks, Dani.
Bye, guys. Thanks, Esteban.
The attraction towards new experiences is powerful. Alienware gear isn't made to resist that pull. It's made to accelerate it, to transport you to new places where you can embrace difference and leave familiar behind, bringing you ever closer to the ultimate experience. See you on the other side.